Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So this video is going to be dedicated towards my honesty, thoughts and ideas in regards to Bone's price. So right now you're seeing 60 cents, right? It drops, then it rises and so on. So I think it is time for me to get my logic out, my honesty, and put it in this video for you guys to feel it, to really understand why this price is actually a benefit. And I'm not just going to be talking about, us needing to load up, because obviously I have mentioned it many times, but I think now it's important to put out another point. And sometimes you got to see the general picture of the crypto and the future of it. Otherwise, guys, you are not going to make it very far in the investments that you make in regards to cryptos or anything else. You got to think outside the box. You got to be different. Being the same as everyone else just doesn't help you. So this is why it is important that you guys listen and you understand that the info that I'm giving here is something that I have been thinking through for a long time. Now, this isn't going to be your typical video. Actually, I am gonna try to dive deeper and deeper every time, and I'm gonna try to stop you from being emotional investors and turn you into more of a rational type of investor. Now you're seeing 60 cents, right? And you are probably in panic. Some of you have just gotten used to it. Others are probably questioning, like, when the hell is this even gonna move? Because, we've seen all these waves, right? If I was to go on these charts, and this just seems to be at a dip and it just carries on. Now, guys, apart from the bull run, which is very important, there needs to be some logic as to why a Bone is going to get a lot of money, a lot of volume coming into it, right? And it is going to be, of course, there's going to be hype and positive expectations, and the bull run is going to have the most money. But guys, when retail investors, institutional investors, and so on will look at where to invest, and I'm not saying every single one, but a lot of them, they will be looking at Bone and thinking, well, this thing, okay, we could get a lot of this. Unlike, for example, Ethereum or Bitcoin, where you can't really get a big number of it because it's so expensive. Now, this thing is quite cheap. And where I'm going with this point is that if Bone was at $5 right now, it would kind of push a lot of investors away from investing, because they'd be thinking, well, how far can this go, right? And how much would I have to invest? If Bone was already at 30 cents at some point, is it really worth it investing at $5 and not being able to take as much Bone as possible? Because at the end of the day, a lot of them are focusing on the number. They want to say, well, I have this much Bone. And it would have, I think, complicated a lot of things if Bone right now was at $5. And yes, I get what you're thinking right now. Well, what are you on about? $5 would be the best thing ever. We would have cashed out, made a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But guys, I'm looking way further than $5. If $5 you're satisfied with $5, I'm not satisfied. I know this thing is going to pop off like no tomorrow, considering that its circulating supply is so low and it has to go through so many things still. I think it's got a massive potential. So right now, with lots of money flowing into the crypto market, Bone just looks like a great investment. If I was, to actually show you on the charts, at some point, Bone reached $3, right? This was the last bull run. Now, if you look at 60 cents and you look at $3, you're seeing an immediate 5x on the investment. Immediate. That is, the lowest of the lowest it could go. Because here, at this point, 3 years ago, Bone was a nobody. Nobody knew what Bone is. It had no utility, no use case. It was just seen as an absolute joke. If people thought SHIB was funny, Bone was just the funniest thing ever. Now, for Bone to go over $3, it's going to happen. Hate it, like it, don't believe it, believe it. Whatever is going through your mind, it doesn't matter. It's going over $3 because it already went through over $3 with nothing behind it. So you are guaranteed a 5x. You're guaranteed a 5x in the bull run. Now, if it was at $5, people are not sure how far it could go, right? Some people would be reading and they'd be like, well, maybe $10 or $15. So that's only a 2x or 3x. So that opens up potential for investments in other cryptos, right? Because people would be thinking, well, I have this money and I want to see where I can X my money the most possible. And of course, I'm going to do it with another crypto because there is the most potential to multiply. Now, at this price, this is very, very attractive. So I think having this price is probably very unique, and it's like a unique selling point. It's a basically a promotional price for a lot of investors to go in and drop their money, not cash in, but throw their money, pour in their money, use any word to describe the action. But the point here is that they will be looking at this in a way better way, way better manner than if it was at $5. You get what I'm trying to say here? Is that with this type, they can load up on more Bone and they will see more potential to multiply their investment than if it was a much higher price. It wouldn't be so attractive. So this is what is going to push that demand, and that volume is going to kick in. You will see, 50 million, 100 million, a lot of possibilities during the altcoin season. So we are in a great position for that bull run that is coming. And a lot of people are probably watching, videos and articles, and they're thinking, well, look at this, $100, predictions of $100, $50. So imagine what you could be doing with a 0.6. This is what people are going to be looking at. They're going to be looking at the potential that they could get out of it. It is for a fact this thing is going to go up. Mark my words, guys. Some people are saying, well, 0.6 is the highest. Absolutely not. It's rubbish. Just push these people out of your life, delete them, block them, because that's a complete lie. That's FUD, and that is just being negative. Now, look at it in the serious way, okay? And when you look at it in the serious way, what do you guys see? You guys see a potential to multiply, and a big time. So everyone is going to be staring at these charts, right? All these investors that are going to be coming in, and they're going to be like, okay, so Bone was here, right? This is the last bull run. It's at this price, at 0.6. This is the minimum it could go to. So we could 5x our investment minimum. So if they put in 10 grand, they're making 50 grand. If they put in 100 grand, they're making 500 grand. Minimum, right? And I'm expecting way more at 10x, 15x, 20x. Now, if they put in $5, right? I don't know how far, okay? And how interested they would be, because there is no indicator here, right? It's higher than the last bull run. And also with the way things are going and stuff, people would be very confused. So I think this price is definitely very, very attractive. And the fact that you can have a lot of it, the fact that you can say, well, look at this bag. I have in my bag this amount. So lots and lots of thinking is going to happen as we are coming close to this Bitcoin halving altcoin season. You guys have approximately, 63 days. I mean, this isn't super accurate, but again, more or less you're gonna see it at this time. And people are gonna be checking, like I said, they're gonna be checking all the past results, right? I don't know if they're gonna dive deep into what is happening with SHIBARIUM right now, or with the devs and stuff. I mean, that is some serious research. But the average investor is just spreading their eggs in different baskets, right? They're diversifying their portfolios, and I think if Bone makes sense, then it makes sense. And they will just look at it like briefly and say, okay, this thing's a gas token, there's a utility, there's a use case, Shibarium came out, there's a blockchain for it. So it definitely does have potential. It's not just some kind of a meme coin. So beautiful stuff should be really going on very soon. And a lot of investors are going to be watching this, and I think this price is going to be a beautiful price. Some of you might say right now, well, you know what, Gossipator, you're saying that this thing is very cheap and it's such a low price. Shouldn't that kind of discourage them? I think absolutely not, because they understand that right now many things are at a dip, and the dips is where money is made, where the pumps are made. So I think this is a very encouraging. I think even the technical analysis perspective, I mean, it is very clear. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth wave is coming for sure. So if you have any thoughts in regards to what I have to say, why this could be an encouraging selling point for a lot of new investors, let me know down below why it's actually better than if we were sitting at a higher price. Or if you disagree with me, let me know down below as well. Again, you know, I'm just here with different thoughts, ideas. I like to keep you guys thinking, you guys actually analyzing. That's why it's important that you guys subscribe and turn that notifications bell on, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot of interesting ideas and thoughts. So as of now, guys, just a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.